Hi everyone, welcome to Anaheim Park Tourists. I'm Jim, this is Crystal, and this is our overnight experience staying at the Candlewood Inn and Suites in Anaheim. It is located at 1733 South Anaheim Boulevard in Anaheim, and it is about a 1 mile walk to the gates of Disneyland, and it takes about 22 minutes to walk that distance. As an alternative, if that's a little too far for you, you can walk over to the Toy Story lot, and it's going to take you about 7 to 10 minutes there, and you can grab a free Disneyland shuttle there. If you're not into walking at all, there is a Anaheim regional transportation stop that is located right in front of the hotel, and that starts off at $6 a day per adult. If you have questions on how to ride Anaheim Regional Transportation, we just put together a video we'll link at the end of this video. We paid $17.55 plus tax per night for parking. When we stayed at this hotel, our nightly rate was $156 a night plus tax. Moving on to staff and service, we didn't have a ton of interactions with the hotel staff, but every time we did, we had a very positive experience. Everybody went out of their way to greet us or say goodbye to us. When we were walking down the halls, maintenance staff and housekeepers always said good morning, good night, or goodbye. And overall, we were very pleased with the level of friendliness of the staff at Candlewood Inn and Suites.
Up next is property conditions. This hotel overall is in really good shape. We do have one small minor complaint, and that is the elevators are very slow. There's 2 sets of elevators, and they're slow, not slow waiting for someone else on another floor, just slow going in between floors. So that wasn't really a problem with it for us, but it just, at the end of the night when your feet hurt and you just want to go back to the room, it felt like forever. Our room was immaculate. It was really clean, one of the cleanest places we've stayed at in a long time. We've noticed ever since everything closed that certain things aren't the same anymore, and cleanliness is one of them. Typically, we'll find hair or dust in our rooms, and that's kind of the norm right now, but this room did not have any of that. It was very, very clean, and we were thrilled with how clean it was. On that topic, there was a flyer in our room that said there wasn't daily housekeeping, and we were totally okay with that. That is also kind of a norm since everything closed. But there was daily housekeeping, and their website says there is daily housekeeping. So we're assuming that the flyer is maybe just old and needs to be replaced. But we were super happy the first night to come back, and we had fresh, clean towels, and our bed was made, even though I had made it that morning. I do not make the beds nearly as well as the housekeepers do, so we were pretty excited about that. Something else that we noticed at this hotel that was different than what we've ever seen before is we saw a lot of housekeepers in the hallways, and we could actually see them cleaning the rooms. And because like a room type like ours, right when you walk in is the kitchen, we could see the housekeeper vigorously mopping the kitchen floor. I mean, she had suds about this thick on the floor, and we were really impressed by that, and it just confirmed to us how clean this room is and how much pride they take in keeping their hotel clean. Also, we noticed in the hallways maintenance workers. Every day usually we saw them, and we loved that too. We've never really seen that either, so they must really stay on top of fixing anything in the rooms that need to be fixed. Our room, I didn't see anything broken, and usually in a room that's this age, you would see a couple of things that are broken, and this room was perfect. So I really love that they take such good care of their property.
Room comfort and noise. There's a few things we want to point out about this room. This room had a window in the bedroom and a window in the family room or living room, and they did open up, and it was very slightly. It was about this much, but it's always nice to get a little fresh air in the rooms rather than the air conditioning or the heating air. Speaking about those windows, there are no blackout curtains, so you just get the blinds that are in the window, and if you like your room pitch black, this is probably not the hotel for you. There is quite a bit of light that does come through. We've been asked by our viewers to point out if bathrooms have fans or not, and this particular bathroom does not have a fan, so it was steamy in there, and it took a little bit to clear out. Not a big issue for us, but we also want to point that out. Overall, the beds were decent. Crystal enjoyed them. I preferred them a little bit softer, but that wouldn't change my mind on coming back here. I still had a good night's sleep. Actually, both of us had a good night's sleep. Crystal did enjoy the pillows, and she's very particular about her pillows. She likes a little extra support on her neck, and she absolutely loved them here. One thing that we do like about having a suite, especially at this price point, The bedroom has an extra door and it helps insulate from all that noise in the hallways. So if you've been in the Disneyland area, you know that you get a lot of noise early in the morning when people are filtering out to the park or coming back in late at night. We were never disturbed. Matter of fact, we thought this hotel was actually really quiet overall. And there were a lot of cars parked at this hotel, but we hardly ever saw people. We were really impressed on how quiet this hotel was, and we always got a good night's sleep at this hotel. Now, everything wasn't perfect on our last night. We did hear some footsteps above us, but it was very subdued. We did go to bed early and we were able to fall asleep right away, and we were not awakened by the people upstairs. So we want to point these things out, but it was not an issue for us.
Up next are the amenities. This hotel has a fitness center, has a great little store area in the lobby that sells all sorts of different things, toiletries if you've forgotten something, drinks, snacks, and also frozen foods. So each room here has a kitchen, so they sell frozen items if you want to warm something up in your room. Half a block away is a 7-Eleven, a Jersey Mike's, Habit Burger, and a full-size Starbucks. And we do want to point out the pool at this hotel. This hotel does have a pool. This hotel is strangely laid out. It is very long and narrow. So they did their best with adding a pool with the space that they had, but it is a very small pool. One of the smallest pools I think I've ever seen. It almost looked like a spa, a very large spa. So if pool time is a huge deal to you, you might want to consider staying somewhere else. But if you're someone that just likes to hop in and cool off, or you have smaller children that want to play in the pool, I think this would be perfect for you. Now, we tried really hard to film the pool for you guys because we know that's important, but every time we tried to film, there was people in the pool and we're uncomfortable filming people when they're in their bathing suits, so we never filmed. Another great perk of staying here is the laundry is free. So you can wash and dry your clothes for free. That's huge in the area. And something kind of neat that they also offer are barbecues for use for guests. And that's something that we really haven't seen except for at timeshare type places. So that's really awesome, especially for those who are going to be staying here maybe long term, maybe over a week or 2 weeks. You can barbecue your own meal.
Who would want to stay here? We think this hotel is a great option. Like, we love having the suites in a bigger room, and even if it was just the two of us. This hotel is priced aggressively for the size of room, but it is further away. So if that distance doesn't bug you, this is an excellent option for you to look at, especially if you are staying long-term, say from Europe, UK, Australia, New Zealand. We know you have quite a bit more vacation and you come here for a longer period of time. And this hotel does offer free laundry, barbecues, and a full kitchen.
Try not to hold me.